and welcome to Violet Connie Art. I've got a Scrawlrbox, so I'm going to open this today and see what's in it. Oh, black. This is going to be ink themed. I know it already. Blackjacks. I think that might be licorice. I don't like licorice, so I probably won't be eating that. Let's see. I think it's going to be ink themed because of Inktober. Definitely. Oh my gosh, that's very cool. Let's see. Damien Rosansky. Very, very nice. There's all his details. Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to look him up later. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm joining in Inktober. Gosh, learn to speak. So, spoilers. What? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So we've got an edding permanent marker, a Sparaza porous pen, a Stabilo black ink marker, it looks like, a graphics line marker, a CD pen, an Artline brush marker, a pigment BB pen, and a art color brush pen Pentel. I've wanted one of these. This is really cool. All right, let's check out some of the nibs. All right, that's really cool. That's something different. This one is the edding. This, yeah, and chisel nib pen. Not just got it all over me. This one's a fine liner. And I guess this is another fine liner. Oh no, it's like a little bullet nib. Lots of different sizes. This is very cool. Another kind of larger fine liner. Oh, a lot larger brush nib. And this CD, oh yeah. So there's so many different tip sizes and pens. And then we've got this Pentel brush. Woo! So it's like a, oh, this is going to be so much fun. And I think this might be refillable too. It looks like it. And so I'll be able to refill it with my ink that I have. Where is it? Is it around here somewhere? No. Wait. I have it here. My other ink. How exciting. All right, so this here is Jazz Noir is the prompt. And this is all the stuff here. Oh, it's got paper in there. So the paper is cotton paper. Check it out. 2 pieces. And it's travelled well to Australia. All right, awesome. Very cool box. Very happy. Oh, wow, there's actually 2 pages of information. Theme, complete blackout. Awesome.
So as usual, I start out by swatching out all the supplies. There was a range of fine liners, marker pens, brush tip felt pens, chisel nib, and of course the Pentel brush ink pen. They were slightly different tones than each other, and it was a good variety, and I try to use all of the supplies during this. So I first started out by sketching out my design. I wasn't really sure what to do for Jazz Noir as the prompt because it was really quite hard. Even after my Googling, I just was coming up as a blank. So I thought I'd kind of go with an illustrative kind of poster that for a jazz concert or something like that. I guess that's what it kind of is. If you hang around to the end, my son does a time lapse of his artwork as well, and he does a really good job, and he stuck a little joke in there at the end as well. But I had a bit of a disaster this afternoon, going off topic a little bit. Just as I was finishing painting around with the brush pen around the last note of this piece, my dog Daisy started to make this very awful noise outside, and when I went out there she was sneezing horribly and she was sneezing blood all over the place, and so I actually had to rush her off to the vet this afternoon. And when we got her there, she was still sneezing blood all over the place more and more, and she's been kept there overnight because they believe that she's got a grass seed stuck up her nose. They rang me just a few hours ago to say that she'd made it through the surgery successfully and that she's going to be all right now, so that's a relief. So it's been a bit eventful this afternoon. I'm missing my lovely little lapdog to cuddle with this evening. So that's sad. Anyway, back to the artwork. I just painted around it. I made quite a few mistakes. I was a bit shaky in that, but I'm kind of happy it kind of looks effective in the end. So that's all that matters, and I had fun. And here is my son's artwork. So he was struggling a little bit with this prompt as well because I was struggling with it. So I wasn't actually able to explain it really very well to him. But he ended up doing a really good job using the majority of the supplies. He actually got a new desk today. I got him one and set up his room really lovely since we moved. And he wanted to film this in his room, and he did a really good job. His camera, it's all his camera work and everything. And so most of it's on screen, and I'm really proud of what he did. His joke is coming up in a minute, and he didn't tell me this until after he'd done it, and it's kind of cute, I think. And here's my son's joke. He thinks he's a comedian and says to me he wants to be a comedian when he grows up, a stand-up comedian, amongst many other things. But yeah, we've been doing Inktober together, and it's so nice to be able to sit down and do art together. Especially when he's so young and he's still willing to do this with his mum. So here's my artwork close up. You can see some of the different tones in the blacks that were in the Scrawlrbox. And here is my son's artwork. Done such a good job. And here, of course, is our artwork side by side. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.